Hey guys, it's Holly. The funniest thing happened to me yesterday. I was trying to sleep in and just be all snuggly in my bed in this cold fall weather. And my husband came in and was like, "You have to get up." And I was like, "No, I don't." And he was like, "Yes, you do. You have a 20... What was it, honey? What was the coupon?
20% off.
20% off coupon for Joann Fabrics, and it expires today. And I was like, "What? We're going shopping at Joann's?" So we loaded the kids up and we headed to Joann's. And Joann's had a bunch of sales on yarns. They had Karen Simply Soft, 4 for $10. They had a couple other brands, 4 for $10. And I couldn't decide what yarn I wanted to get. And my super sweet husband come around from the corner and was like, "Honey, what if you get this Pom Pom kit?" And I was like, "What?" This is so awesome. This is the Boye Pom Pom Tassel Maker Kit. It has 10 different size pom-poms and 11 sizes of tassels. It makes everything from a 6-inch pom-pom down to a 0.75-inch pom-pom, a 6.25-inch tassel down to a 1.25-inch tassel. Excuse the side noise. Apparently my cat is being super unruly. Anyways, I wanted to open this with you guys, try it out right with you guys so that we can figure out how this thing works together. I have never had a pom-pom maker. I always just used, like, cut out the cardboard circles and just made it myself. So this could be fun. Oh, it comes in a nice little case. Nice little plastic case. We're going to try not to throw everything. With everything inside of it. Okay. And then I need the instructions because I don't want to mess it all up. I'm going to set the packaging down. Not throw it. That would make noise. Okay. I'm going to take a look at our instructions. Okay, the inside is a bunch of black and white photos on how to make the pom-poms. The back of the instructions are black and white photos on how to make the tassels. And the front is just a cute little picture of all kinds of pom-poms and tassels you can make. So let's take a look at our kit. Oh, there's a little thumb spots. You can pop that right off. That's great. Okay, and this is the tassel maker. Oh, all these little tabbies move. Okay. That's going to be interesting to play around with. Yep, you got your 1.25 all the way to your 6.25. And then these are our different size pom-pom makers. We've got our big 6-inch one. And then I believe the small ones are these little circles. Look at how teeny weeny this is. Who makes a pom-pom this small? This is so cute. Look at how tiny it is. Okay, so I think I want to make a pom-pom. I think I'm going to go with like this one here. Not too big, not too small. This is the 2-inch pom-pom. Okay. So set this all over here. We will get our pom-pom making instructions out. Oh, and we need some yarn. I have just a ball of, I believe this was Red Heart yarn. It was in like this camo-y color. I made a baby blanket out of this. Just had a little extra and I thought, colorful pom-pom. I'm actually going to, whenever I crochet here at my desk, I just throw the ball in the drawer and let it roll around. But there are some things in there it's hitting, so there we go. So that's what we're going to do. Get my string out. Okay, let's make a pom-pom. Let's see. It says to place the end in the left notch and wrap working end around the front to the right notch. Okay, so it doesn't say which one's right or left, so I don't think that really matters. I think it just matters for your purpose. And I'm going to leave myself a long tail because I like to leave, I know my tail ends when I make pom-poms, I like them long so that I have something to attach them with. So put it in the left notch and just kind of hold it back here and go around to that right notch. And then it says to come around into the center of the arch and go over. And it says to just keep wrapping all around the arch until this notch, sorry, I don't want to let go of my end too much here, this is filled in with yarn. So I am going to go ahead and do that. We'll probably just speed this footage up. Okay, I am back to, then I've got it all filled. As you can see, that whole little gap is all filled in. One's fallen off even, but I don't think that's going to be a big deal. So, looking at the instructions, it says now to cut this. Get my scissors, and I'll cut it here. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Okay, and now it says to cut your right edge. So you got your left side, cut the right side. Cut it. And it says to grab that top one and pull it. Oh, and you'll start to see it's pulling your tail in. So, oh, I am glad I left a long end. I'm going to pull them until they're about even. Okay, and then it says to work them to the center. So we'll see how hard that is. We just kind of pull. Oh, it worked right down to the center. Super easy. And then it says to tie a tight double knot. I get so tongue-tied sometimes. Okay, so tight. Okay, so far so good on the pom-poms here. Okay. I think that's pretty tight. And now it says to use the channels. See, grab this little guy. There's a channel all along the edges of these, a little channel. It says to use the channels and your scissors to cut. Now you're probably, it even says you're going to have to probably cut in layers. So we're just going to start cutting, and I will probably speed this part up too. Okay, we got it all cut now. Looks a little funny. Okay, and it says now to just release your pom-pom from the tool. So I'm going to hold my little tie-on strings and pop it off. We're going to put him right back in his case. I love a good little organizer. And then it says, which you can obviously tell, that one side of your pom-pom is going to be a little disheveled compared to the other side. So all you want to do now is trim this long crazy side up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, so I'm all done trimming my pom-pom. Ooh, so much dust. I think it's pretty cute. I mean, obviously I could probably done a little bit better of a job, but that's a pretty good pom-pom for a pom-pom maker. Okay, let me clean up a little bit here. We're going to set our pom-pom right here. Dust that off. And I'm going to grab all of my little shavings here, and I'm going to push them way over here because I think we're probably going to have all the dust is making my nose itch. I think I'm going to have some stuff with a tassel. So let's make a tassel. Okay, sorry, I forgot where I put my tassel maker. It's under here. So it's got all these little bendy, little knobby thingies. So let's see what we're supposed to do with this. It says choose the size of tassel you want. I'm going to go with the smallest size just so it's quicker. So the 1.25. And then it says to flip down the flaps below that size. Oh, okay, so all the flaps have these little dots and they have these little holes here. So you just take them and press them over. I don't know if they're going to stay very well. Oh, yep, they did. It's new, so you got to kind of press it. But it'll probably eventually either stay better or stay worse. I guess time will tell. Okay, so I've got that all done, and now we are going to make our tassel. It says, so we need some, you can use embroidery floss, but I wanted a kind of fatter one, so I've got this kind of really cool red yarn here. It'd be great for Christmas. I'm going to drop that into a drawer, just like I did my other yarn. Alright, it says to take a piece, a nice long piece, so we're going to cut a piece off and wrap it in these little cutouts right here. So put it in the right. Oh, my little flaps are not wanting to stay. That is a bit of an annoyance. So wrap it in there. Bring it down. Okay. Or was I supposed to have one whole string? No. Yep, I was right. And you just kind of let those guys hang. And now you take your thread, and it says to take it from the top. So put the top a little bit above. Okay. And to just wrap it around this to make it, so it says wrap it until your desired thickness. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it, and we will probably just speed this portion up too. Okay, I have it to my desired thickness. It says to trim the bottom, just right there at the bottom. Okay, so trim the bottom. My little top piece kind of got worked over, so I'm going to work it back over the other way. And now it says to loosen these strings from the notches and secure and tie a knot. Okay, so loosen them. Make sure I'm in the center here. And I'm just going to tie me a little knot. Just fine by me. Tie a nice little knot. Okay, got my knot tied, and I'm going to just drop that back. I'm going to assume that would be where I hang my tassel from. So, okay. And now it says to take another piece of string. I'm going to get another one. Probably don't need quite that long. And you want to tie it through here. See this second little hole here? So you've got to feed it through one end. And then it should just kind of like flip up into that notch. And secure that, right? Yes. Long string and tie and secure that. So I'm going to give that a nice tie. And then I'm going to let my ends come down, and it doesn't really say to, but I'm going to trim them as long as my tassel would be, because it would be weird if they were just longer. Okay. And then it says to just remove this from the tassel maker. So let's see how hard that is. Okay, oop, there we go. It's off. And then it says to just cut your ends. And there you go. One tassel. Let me get my tassel's ends out. Everything's a little in the wrong place at the moment. And I don't know why this one string is just sticking straight up. Well, I'm not sure if I followed that exactly correctly or not, but I am not that impressed with the tassel maker versus the pom pom maker. I think the pom pom turned out like a pom pom, and the tassel is a little wrong, but that's probably just me. It's the first time I've ever made a tassel with one of these. So I probably just didn't tie it tight enough or something. So I won't fault that right now. So for my ending review of my tassel maker / pom pom maker by Boye here, let me just open this back up. And so I think the pom poms makers are really great. I think they could have came with something to possibly help shape them a little easier. I know I struggle with getting it perfectly rounded. I usually just have my husband trim my pom-poms for me. He doesn't want to be on camera. But anyways, so they could have came with something like that. But I do love, I mean, you get all these sizes. The tassel maker, again, I did not have great luck. I could have been doing it totally wrong. If you saw that I was doing it wrong, please comment down below. Let me know. Keep it friendly, but let me know. I'm sure I probably did it wrong. But, I mean, you could probably make a tassel a little better just all by yourself. This was at Joann's for $19.99. And then they had a sale on it. It was 25% off. So that brought the price down to what, honey? $15 roughly. And then I had my 20% off coupon. Oh, there's a little sticker on the front. See, I get distracted easily. I had a 20% off coupon that could be used on anything too, and that brought it down to about what, honey?
About 12 something.
About 12 something. So, I mean, pull that little sticker off. For about $12, maybe $13, I got 10 different pom-pom makers and 11 different tassel makers. So, I mean, I think it's a pretty good deal. Like always, thank you so much for watching my video. Please share this video with your friends. If it was helpful, like down below. Give it a thumbs up. Comment if you have any suggestions on any other pom-pom makers or tassel makers or any better way to make the tassels. Maybe I just did a really bad job. Thank you so much, and bye.